People with questions.
Hi, I'd like to know, my family happily waited for over an hour to get into this panel, and the reason I'm asking is I'd like to know, is there any celebrity that you would wait over an hour to get a chance to ask them a question, and who would that be?
I like that question.
Well, we already waited an hour for Joe, so...
Be on time. Let's see. I would probably wait an hour to meet Muhammad Ali. That'd be cool. Well, maybe Obama. Obama.
Oh yeah,
It's true.
Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. All right. I pay him a lot of taxes, maybe not.
I don't know. I really can't. I don't know. I mean, Obama, certainly, that's a good one.
It's such a self-involved group, you know that? We're like, yeah, I won't wait for anyone.
I think it would be cool to maybe meet Meryl Streep. I mean, I'm a big fan of hers. If I was, going to be able to talk to her personally and ask her some questions, I'd do that.
Yeah, I try not to think about these things because there is a small possibility in our universe as actors that we might one day meet those people, and then I become completely stupid and then hate myself for a year afterwards. So I feel the pain. I was waitressing in London, and Princess Diana used to come in and work out of this club where I worked, and I'd never seen her. And on this one particular day, everyone was acting a little bit differently, and they said, she's here, she's here, she's here. And you didn't need to hear the name. We knew who she was and what that meant. And she always wanted a little bit of privacy and to be left alone, because as soon as she would leave the building, the paparazzi would just really hound her. And obviously we know how that ended, so we would always try to do what we could for her while she was in there, because she played tennis there and trained. And so I didn't see her at all. I didn't notice her in the room, but Joyce, our brilliant Irish manageress, had put up all the menus like this around her on the table. So that was her security screen.
This is going to end badly for Joe.
Okay, I'll finish the story now. I'll finish the story. Anyway, so they put these things around her, and I didn't realize that she was hiding behind these genius paper screens. And she came up to, I was working at the counter doing something, and I heard this voice say, "Can I give you this for a muffin and a cappuccino?" And I turned around, and there she was. And I went, "Lucy will take care of that." And ran away. Who would you wait for, Ben?
I had to swear off anything celebrity, because I have a similar story. When I was in drama school in London, I went to see a play, and I flopped down to my seat, and I was waiting for the play to begin, and Dustin Hoffman sat down right next to me. So I'm in drama school, and I'm thinking, I'm an American, he's an American, I'm an actor, he's an actor, I'm just going to say hi. And I went, "Excuse me, Mr. Hoffman, I just, I'm an actor, and I got about that far, and he got up out of the seat and moved back.
Well, let me finish Ben's story.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Joe Flanigan hour.
Is the Hoff in the crowd? Because I feel we're getting X's just damned on us here.
So anyway, 2 years later, I was cast in a play on Broadway where Dustin Hoffman was the lead. And I was a spear carrier. And the first thing that happened, the show had been running in the West End for ages, and now it was on Broadway, and Dustin wanted to reblock a scene, and Peter Hall wasn't there, so the associate director was standing there, and Dustin spent an hour trying to get the scene right, meaning he was reblocking it, he was running around, he's doing his Dustin Hoffman thing, and everybody's standing there, and it's already 30 minutes past when we're supposed to go to dinner break, and I was standing at the back of the stage, and no one's going to say anything because it's Dustin Hoffman. And so, you know, the last thing I just said to Dustin Hoffman was,
Story's getting better.
So, Dustin, this is going on, and finally from the back of the stage, the spirit carrier goes, "Dustin, you're wrong!" Yeah, that was everyone's reaction. He was upset, and he turned to me, and we argued for 10 minutes. I said, "Yeah, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that." And I go to the stalls, and my wife said, "You don't think you need this job?" What? Was I wrong? No, you were right. Well, okay. So for the next week, whenever I walked by, it was dead men walking. No one in the cast would get near me. Dustin finally issued me into his room, and he said, "Hey, Ben, the other day, you know, that thing on the stage, are you okay about that?" I said, "Yeah. Are you okay about that?" He said, "Yeah, I would have done the same thing when I was young." So keep doing that. So, since celebrity distinctions are ridiculous. You know, between you and me, there is no distinction. If you want to wait an hour to say, "Hey, that's great," but you know, I'd probably wait an hour to see most of you guys.
How are we supposed to follow that, asshole?
Jason, I got a magic trick.
I'll tell you what, while you guys...
I'm uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable.
I was going to say, just as a tiny footnote to Ben's story, I was working with him on Farscape, and you know, it was a couple of weeks in, and he mentioned, or I looked him up or something, and I saw that he'd done The Merchant of Venice in New York, and I went, wait a minute. And I went back home, and I looked through this old little, just my home chest, and I opened it up, and wherever I'd collected this stuff, there was a playbill. And when I was 16 years old, I'd gone to New York for the first time with my family, and my sister and I went to see The Merchant of Venice on Broadway, starring Dustin Hoffman, and in that playbill was Ben Browder. I had seen him on Broadway however many years before. I thought that was weird and funny.
All right.
You're waiting an hour to get calls.
I'm nervous. I have kind of a funny one. It's not really, but I was at a convention in Toronto a few years ago, and it was the second day of it, and there's a green room back for all the celebrities. It was sort of a mixed bag convention with like horror also, and sci-fi, and yeah, everything, right? So it's quite a big one. And I was sitting in the green room by myself for a little bit, and just kind of sitting there, and the doors open, and I saw all the different celebrities over there, and one of them was Alice Cooper. And he, you know, everybody knows what Alice Cooper looks like, right? So I don't, you know, didn't follow a lot of the music, but I was kind of like, it's Alice Cooper, that's pretty cool he's here. I hadn't seen him yet. The doors open to the green room, in walks Alice Cooper, it's obviously him, with all his entourage with him, and he, like, comes straight towards me, and he goes, Paul McGillion. I'm like, yeah, hi. And he goes, dude, I am a big fan of Stargate. I said, well, and I go, that's really cool, thank you so much. He goes, whoa, where's your accent? I said, well, I don't normally speak with a Scottish accent. He goes, oh man, you're freaking me out. I said, no, you're freaking me out. That's my little tidbit. David Copperfield?
I don't have any good stories, but did anyone see Terry Gilliam?
Yeah.
He's here. I mean, I would love to see his panel. That's all I got.
Next question.
Yeah.